My name is Robert, and I may have a hot head, but my lips are deadlier.
I'm Jessica, and money can't buy you class, but it can buy you podcast equipment.
So enormously out of proportion. You have told strangers, you have personality. But the big stuff, Ramona, that you did.
Utter violation of my privacy.
Great example for your daughter. This is a great example for your daughter.
Hello, everyone. Welcome back.
Welcome.
How you doing, Robert?
I'm really tired. Like, so much so, I was texting Jess earlier. I fell asleep during Atlanta, like on top of my notes, which is bad. But I got woken up at 7 o'clock this morning so here's a fun fact about North Carolina. And I have made the decision that I think I'll be here for like another year and a half, 2 years, and I'm going back to New York. There's no regulations. Like in New York, you couldn't do like any sort of like, so we lost power, like I mentioned a couple episodes ago. And in New York, you're not allowed to start working on shit like that until like 9 a.m. That's like the law. Like you're not allowed to do 9. And I don't think you're allowed to go past 7 or 8. I could be wrong.
Yeah, there's a cutoff time.
These fuckers came by at 7 a.m. I don't wake up at 7 anymore. Now that I'm not at work, although I have to go back in a month. So I got to get used to it. I'm going to start setting alarms. But these fuckers came by and just started whacking away at the fucking ground right outside my window at 7 a.m. I'm like, this is ridiculous. So I'm a little tired. A little tired today. A little dragon ass. But yesterday I didn't really get out of bed until 2. So I think like we got to balance.
Yeah, it's balancing it out.
But how are you? How was your week?
Doing good. Pretty much the same. I've just been really tired this week and like struggling to function. But fun announcement, guys. I don't know if you've seen our Instagram. I've been busy this week starting up our Patreon.
She has.
Yes.
Making moves.
But yes, please, our Patreon is launched. You can find I will upload all of our older episodes on there as well. Our new episodes will also be there. So you can listen for free to our normal episode recaps, the premium version. So please sign up for tier 1 or just our only tier right now. But sign up for that one. You'll get all of our deep dives. So we're currently deep diving Summer House Reunion part 1, 2, and 3. Part 1 is already up there. So subscribe to listen. But yeah, also coming along that way, we'll be covering other reality shows. I think we said we might do a rewatch of Vanderpump and cover that, which will be fun. So Please sign up and subscribe for those recaps. And then we also will be starting some communities that you guys can join. Robert will be taking care of the Facebook group once we get that started. And I'm creating a Discord so that if you guys want, you can always sign up for that. Once you actually pay for the paid tier, you'll get an invite to both of them once they do launch. And yeah, hopefully maybe there'll be like watch parties on them between either of us. But yeah, please sign up.
That would be fun.
Right? But yeah, please sign up, support us. This is we love doing this. And now that we both have the time, we really just want to dedicate everything we can to it. So please support, subscribe. We love you.
And ironically, if you subscribe to the Facebook community group, that actually helps with my therapy. So kind of knocking 2 out of the way.
Yeah. 2 birds, 1 stone.
Yeah, I would love that. But yeah, please subscribe, do all of the things, post it. If you want, we can do I'll start an Instagram where we do like a weekly question and answer session where we can answer your questions on the Patreon. Just something fun. And we really are trying to make this a community. So just engage.
Yeah, that's what we're looking for. We want to talk to all of you guys, not just have you guys see what or hear what we're talking about, watch us, or just see what we're posting, but have you guys involved in the conversations as well.
Yeah, I'm excited. This is fun. I can't wait.
Yeah. So yes, please subscribe. It started, it's launched. You can find it in our link in bio on our Instagram. I will be posting it on our website, and I'll be posting a TikTok soon with some instructions on how to link it with your RSS feeds to make sure you can listen to wherever that you're actually listening to these. But yeah. Stay tuned for more to come there. Oh, also, housemates, happy Pride!
Yay!
It's Pride Month, everyone. Yay!
This is the second year I'm not in New York for Pride, and it like I remember when we lived together, and I went on a date with that guy, and I got stranded. Yeah, his name starts with a Q. His name starts with a Q, and I got stranded at a pub in the West Village, and I like couldn't get home, and I was like, "This is the last fucking Pride I'm ever gonna go to." And that was the last Pride I went to.
Well, also when we were together, we used to celebrate Pride like together.
Yeah.
Like we would have our own Pride celebrations because the both of us don't do very well in large crowds. So like,
no,
we're not going to go to the big Pride because it's a lot.
Well, remember when they had Brooklyn Pride at the pier right across?
Oh yeah,
literally right across from our apartment. Took right behind the Dunkin' Donuts, 25 steps to get to, and the both of us were like, "No, we're just not going to
go." Yeah, but yeah, should we get to mention it all?
Yes.
All right, let's do it.
Mention it all. Mention it all.
Okay, mention it all. Mine is going to be about this meathead milkman in the city that Lindsay wants to fuck into oblivion. His name's Frank, right?
Yes.
Yes. Okay, so Frank actually is not a stranger to Bravo. He went on, I don't know if he dated or went on a date, but they were on a Watch What Happens Live together. Him and Kelly Dodd, way back when on Orange County, used to see each other. And the thing that annoys me about him, and listen, I hate Kelly Dodd, probably one of the worst housewives we've ever had. Right now, she's in court for producing revenge porn. So she's really low-hanging fruit at this point. But when he was on a date with her, when he found out that she was Mexican, they were at a Mexican restaurant. And he pronounced every O possible. He was like taquitos and nachos and tacos. And I'm like, microaggression didn't even cover it.
Tacos, burritos, taquitos.
I'm like, this man sucks. And I think, I could be wrong. I might actually need to go back and rewatch this because now I'm intrigued. I think he started his milk business then. So when he said he started his milk business in Manhattan, he didn't start it there. It's the only area in the country where you can start a milkman business and make actual profit off of it because it's the only city in the world that would pay for such a ridiculous thing to do.
Yeah. That doesn't make sense. When he said he was in the milk and dairy business, I was like, what?
Well, he also said like he was doing it because he's got really hot men that deliver it, that was feeding into the milk. And in my head, I was like, okay, so are we watching the And Just Like That spinoff where what's his face had a bakery business and made cakes and dough and sour bread and all that fun stuff? And Andrew Catone, I think his name was, the gay guy on Sex and the City.
Oh.
Charlotte's bestie.
Right.
He started a business of beefy men delivering sourdough. So I'm like, okay, so this is just the straight version of that.
Yeah.
But, okay. Which is the least sexiest beverage I can possibly think of.
No. Actually, I just saw, do you know the Instagram account, The Hot Takes? The one guy on the subway who's always talking. He's talking to this one person, and their hot take was like, they think it's weird, or they don't understand when people think it's weird that other people drink a glass of milk. Like drinking a glass of milk is a normal thing. And I was like, that's weird.
Yeah, that is weird.
And it's like, they were trying to say, it's like, oh, it's just society and how like we all kind of have this weird thought around it. And I'm like, no, we grew up in the era of Got Milk when like you were supposed to drink glasses of milk.
Exactly.
Like, that wasn't the thought. Like we grew up at a time when it was like, you should drink milk. It's good for you. And I'm like, I remember my ex-boyfriend would drink a really tall glass of milk with a bowl of pretzels. And I was like, ew, why are we eating pretzels with a glass of milk? And that's weird.
That's offensive. The only time I can possibly think of drinking a glass of milk is if you have a peanut butter and jelly sandwich.
Or
the
cookie.
Only time.
Maybe a
Or a
cookie.
cookie.
You want to dip your
Yeah.
cookie in the milk? That's fine. Yeah, no, it was that. I think that's what always was like, why are you drinking that? Also, I'm slightly lactose intolerant, so like the thought of drinking a glass of milk makes my stomach actually churn. So like I can't do that. But
I'm not
Ooh.
lactose intolerant, and it's repulsive to me to think that I say repulsive now as I'm a 36-year-old man, but I remember when I was younger, we would have a glass of milk with a spaghetti dinner. Ugh.
yeah, like I don't.
Now I can't think of that.
No, but I know like back then it was like you should drink a glass of
Normal.
milk. It's good for your bones. Blah, blah, blah. You know, all the commercials and the ads with the milk mustache. Like that was a thing.
Which, now it turns out milk is super not healthy for you.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
But yeah,
at this point, nothing's healthy for you. So
anyway, what is yours?
it turns out Lala announced on her podcast that she really just wants to fuck Kyle Cook. Oh yeah, she said, without saying too much, I hear Kyle is a fucking killer in bed. I hear he fucking knows what he's doing, and he ain't my type, but I might take it for a spin if he let me.
Yeah, he's not Lala's type.
No, not at all. The
Oh, how did
closest
she find this out?
I don't know. Through the rumor mill?
Amanda? Megan King Edmonds?
Sally, whatever the fuck her name is, because I don't watch
Sally
that show.
Wilson? That's wild.
The many fans that he would stay at their houses.
And to be honest with you, now though, like, I don't really, like, after watching In This, I don't blame him. And I know that sounds terrible, but like, listen, as somebody who's been in a relationship for 10 years and had sex twice during those 10 years, I understand. I have empathy for where Kyle is coming from. That is a lot to deal with. Meanwhile, Amanda's popping that pussy all over the Lower East Side. So I understand it's bad and reprehensible, and cheating is never great. However, there are outside circumstances where I get it.
Yeah.
So,
and I mean,
if
at this
Lala-
point, yeah, Amanda took away any sympathy we could have for her where we would side with her against Kyle. So I think now, no matter what Kyle does, it's fine.
I don't even, what's hilarious is like I watched In the City right after the reunion.
Same.
And I feel like the editors are like doing the extra mile to make Amanda look like the piece of shit that she is.
100%. 100%.
Like, so like if Lala wants to fuck Kyle Cook, let Lala fuck Kyle Cook. I don't think Kyle can survive that.
No. And I don't really think, no. The closest thing I could think of Lala getting with anyone that's similar to Kyle Cook was like James Kennedy. And like,
I actually put James Kennedy in a worse.
I just mean like the shorter, like skinnier, like white guy.
How did we ever see Kyle Cook at the reality tea events? I can't remember. No. Is he short?
I feel like he is. I mean, when he was standing next to Megan King, whatever the fuck her name is, he was.
Yeah,
tiny.
but she's like a fucking giraffe.
Okay.
Like she's like 18 feet tall.
I was gonna say when he stands next to Carl, but yeah, we know Carl's 6'5".
6'5".
Motherfucker.
I'm looking it up. Hold please. He's not short. He's 5'11".
Oh. He's 5'11"? He looks
He's 5'11".
That's how tall Carl is?
Carl's like fucking Megan King Edmonds. He's like a fucking giraffe.
Like, I'm picturing Kyle next to like Carl and Jesse,
too.
and I'm like,
Same.
how are you 5'11"? Like, you're taller than Honda?
Now I want to look up West Wilson's height.
Ugh.
Oh my God, he's 5'11" too.
That's...
Yeah, it says television personality and Summer House star West Wilson is 5'11". I don't believe that. I think that's AI going crazy.
I'm like trying to find the photos.
And we've
we took
seen
with
him
them.
in person.
I know, that's what I'm trying to find the photos of them. What year was that?
Jesse, I believe, 100%.
Yeah.
West, though, I don't remember him being tall. And maybe it's because I hate him, but I remember him being pudgier.
All right, I'm gonna look. Yeah, I'll look for this, and then we should probably head over to Summer House since we're already on that topic. All right, let's
That's
do it.
fine.
Summer should be fun. Manna, not fun.
Oh, Summer House reunion part 2. Oh boy.
Like we said earlier, the deep dive will be on our Patreon.
Yes.
But yeah.
We're going to do a little bit of a cover for this because like we have to. We can't not talk about it. But yeah, we're going to go into like all of the full details in the full deep dive. So make sure to listen to that when it comes out, which will most likely be on Friday. So keep your eyes out for that one. But for this small recap, we'll start it off with Amanda running away because she's just
can't even think staying away. That's what is so crazy to me. Like I remember I watched it this morning because I was like when I texted you guys in the group chat and my mom was watching it, I was like, no, I can't. Because like I need like Summer House when I watch it, like for the reunion, it has to be a vibe. I need my comfy blankies. I need my iced coffee. I need like all of the things. I need to be like in my chair. Like I need to be comfy because it is a trying time.
Yep.
But when this bitch ran away for like a half a fucking hour, she's like, I need 5 minutes. And then the fact that they called lunch because she wouldn't come back out, I'm like, this privileged piece of shit.
Yeah. It was just mind-blowing that she ran away and then everyone had to yell at West to go after her. And Kyle was even like, I'm about to go after her. What the fuck are you doing? Lindsay was like, I'm about to. Like, what the fuck is wrong with you?
West, you're gonna go after her? You should go after your girl.
I almost got up.
I almost got up to go after her, too.
I almost got up to go after her, too.
I didn't almost get up to go after her. I'm not gonna lie.
I'm truly shocked. I did not think West was going to. I really didn't.
I think he just felt pressured at that point. Like, everyone's yelling at him to go, so, okay, I'll go. But, like, no.
I do love Mia's response being like, I was not going to go.
Yeah, Bailey was like, I was even going to go. She's like, I was not. Which is fair.
Like,
because what the fuck? Amanda just gets more and more infuriating as these episodes come out. Like, I don't know what the fuck her issue is, but the fact that she has zero empathy, zero humility, zero accountability, zero fucking anything. She has the nerve to be mad at everyone else?
It's the facial expression she does. And I made a post about it yesterday where I was like, this is giving cunt, but not in the gay way. It's giving Republican way. Like, I am so sick of her stupid face. Like, I am so sick of her stupid face.
Honestly.
She looks like a lizard.
Yeah, I'm so over it. Like, I don't understand why there can't be a single apology or anything of the sort in this entire scenario, in this entire reunion. Like, I don't get it. I don't understand.
Did you watch the trailer for part 3 where she was like, it's really killing me that I made you feel this way? And Ciara's like, no, it's not. Like, stop it. Like, stop being performative. Like, at least own up to the fact that, like, you were a bitch. You're a backstabber. You're the reason why there's Mean Girl stories. And grow the fuck up.
Yeah, no, she said that. And then when Ciara stopped her and she just, like, rolled her eyes, I'm like, whoa, what is your issue? Why do you just sit there with the smuggest fucking face on, rolling your eyes whenever anyone fucking brings up anything? And then even, I know we'll get into the details later, but like when they went to lunch and it was her and West in that fucking room and she was just complaining about everyone hounding her the whole time. And he was like, I know Ciara gets under your skin. I'm like, what the fuck is going on here?
I know like Ciara gets under your skin really, really, really fast. And that's like our goal.
Like, I don't comprehend why you think this is okay.
First of all, how she was eating that lunch irritated the living piss out of me. She didn't cut that chicken breast at all. She just ate it like a caveman. But that is neither here nor there. We'll get into that. But what irritated me the most about this is when West finally went to go chase after her, and he was like, if you need to cry on camera, cry on camera. Sandoval didn't even do that.
Yeah. And we all know Sandoval was definitely coaching and grooming fucking Rachel. The entire
100%.
fucking time. But yeah, the most we saw was when they were like chit-chatting in front of the garbage bags, smoking their cigarette by the fucking dressing trailer. Like, that
When they
was
look
the
like
closest.
Dementors.
Yeah, that's the closest we got, and we didn't even hear them. They were just like, me, being garbage bags themselves. Like,
Although I do love that image. That image is probably one of my favorite reunion images of all time, because I was like, this speaks to who you are.
honestly. But it's like, the fact that, and I don't ever want to give Tom Sandoval or Rachel
No.
any sort of credit whatsoever because they don't deserve it. But the fact that they can go into their fucking reunion and sit there and take it.
Take it.
Rachel fucking took it.
We
And
said it last
Amanda
episode.
is
The
like,
fact that
I'm
we
gonna
have
run
to. I know. It's wild to me that we have to find sympathy and understand now where Rachel is coming from, because Amanda Batula, who has been on reality television longer than Rachel, is making us feel bad for Rachel.
Honestly. And like I said, in no way, shape, or form will I ever give that bitch fucking credit because God, no, you don't deserve it. But
no,
listen, she ran the fuck away from reality TV.
Yep.
She knew better. Yep. She was like, got it. I'm going to go run away. I'm going to go do the thing. And then I'm going to stay away. I'm going to attempt to make a podcast and talk about my shit when no one wants to listen to you. But like, she pretty much stayed away. I don't think that's what Amanda's going to try to do.
No, she's on another fucking show. Like,
I just hate it.
Zero accountability. That's what makes me so angry about this for both of them, for West and Amanda, is because reunions are all about accountability. They're all about like we're collaborating on a thing about apology trains. The whole part of the apology train is you are taking accountability. And I keep thinking about Luann when she got arrested and then she relapsed. I'm not laughing about the relapse. I'm just laughing that it was literally congruent with each other.
Yeah. I'm also laughing at remembering her breaking out of her whatever.
Right. And trying to fight a cop. And the judge being like, if you have a drinking problem, I suggest you find help. But like, at least Luann like apologized and like repented and nothing. It's going right over both their fucking heads.
That's what's crazy. Like, in no way, shape, or form do I think that Jax Taylor was ever genuine in his apologies. In no way, shape, or form.
Okay, I want to see where you're going with this. This is a wild take.
Yes. Okay. I'm not trying to say that man is genuine. No, never. But at least he knew enough to lie on the reunion and pretend that he was sorry. He pretended to feel bad that he slept with Kristen. He pretended to feel bad for doing all of the bullshit that he fucking does. He pretends. He does the, I know I need to work on myself. I know I need to go do this for like season after season after season. But like, he knew enough to lie.
Yes. Now I'm following you. I was like, I don't know where this is going to go. I'm concerned that we're giving Jax Taylor any sort of...
No.
But no, we're acknowledging that he lied.
Yeah, zero grace for Jax Taylor, ever. But yeah, no.
Wes and Amanda can't even do that.
That's what I mean. Like, Erica Jane fake cries. Everyone fake lies. Or everyone fake apologizes. On their Ramona on her apology trains. Like, was she genuine ever? No. She didn't give a fuck. But she still did it. This is what I'm like. Everyone still does it because they know they have to do it for the camera. At least that's the baseline of this. The least you can do. The line is very low, but like you can do it just to fake it, right? We can think you're lying, and that's fair, but you faked it. But you're not even doing that.
Even when they were having their lunch on their Dixie paper plate thingies, Wes was like trying to like coach him and Amanda into like, okay, well, it wasn't that bad. Like we're almost done. We're almost there. You've done nothing, literally nothing. No. You've not taken accountability. You've barely talked. Your zit has more screen time than your actual face does. Like, and I'm not giving any sympathy towards her, but Amanda's taken a fucking beating.
At least it's almost over.
And this man-child is just sitting there not talking. Now, mind you, when he does talk, he fucks it up. Yes. So I do understand why he doesn't talk. Yeah.
Probably knows better than to, but at the same time, just say, honestly, the
I'm
only
sorry.
things that need to come out of your mouth are I'm sorry. That's it. End it there. I'm sorry.
And not exactly. I was
Done.
gonna say not an I'm sorry, but
No.
actually I'm sorry. Don't explain anything.
We don't even get an I'm sorry, but we don't even get that.
Right.
That's what's wild to me is that you guys can't even do the bare minimum, which is the worst, but still there. And even that is like too difficult for you to do.
Like it's
And then Dara comes out with the fucking best read ever, which had to wait for Amanda to come back out.
which really pissed me off because I was like, oh wait, and we did kind of understood this week. Dara and KJ did break up briefly. I believe they are back together, which I'm very happy about. But yeah, she came out and like chef's kiss. No, not a housewife in the world could deliver.
Nope.
The takedown that she did of both of them.
Yeah.
Not just West. It was both West and Amanda.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I was truly blown away.
Yeah. I saw it last night on Instagram and I was like, what? You just went in and destroyed them in the best fucking way. You were calm, you were concise, you just fucking said it. It's the West show, and if you're willing to sacrifice everything you have for that, then go have fun.
I just foresee him for a very long time wanting someone who will mold and fold and fit into his life without excuse or complaint. And it's up to you to decide what's worth sacrificing for that kind of person.
Exactly. And when she put I think what I loved about it is she put the accountability at Amanda's feet. She was like, this is now full. There is no more Kyle to blame. There's no marriage. There's no wedding. This is now fully on you to take accountability for your actions and your decisions. And when Amanda said that she was embarrassed that she was with West, and Mia was like, well, yeah, I would be embarrassed too. I'm like, so you've acknowledged that there's a problem. You know that you made a shitty decision. And now you're going to follow up with it and say, I'm going to continue to do it. That is like the definition of accountability.
Yeah. And the fact that she rolled her eyes when Mia was like, it is embarrassing. I was like, this is my problem with you. Why are you just sitting there like this? Like, what? There's nothing that's happening that you can look into yourself and be like, I fucked up. I know I fucked up.
That's why I don't believe that she's in therapy. I really don't. I do not believe that she is trying to better herself.
Or she just has a really bad therapist.
Well, I mean, I've been there. I've had really bad therapists before. And I've identified it and was like, this is not for me. I gotta go and switch to my best. My therapist now is great. Absolutely love her. My favorite therapist before that, though, was a 70-some-odd-year-old lady, Sonia, who lived like right up the Hudson from the city. I loved her. She reminded me of Sonia from RHODE. And that's kind of why I stuck with her. But if you've got a shitty therapist, you need to find someone else because you are not taking accountability for shit.
So I'm like, I don't know what work you're doing on yourself, but it's not working.
No, she's not. Absolutely not. You can even watch it on In the City. I'm watching it and I'm like, there's no work.
No.
Like there's nothing.
Honestly, it's so infuriating watching them both on In the City at this point or just her on In the City. Like I don't care. I hate it.
Oh, Lordy. And then Carl and Kyle. I love that they made up.
Yes.
How can I say this? I didn't love the fight, but I loved their reactions during the fight. You 6'5" motherfucker and Vagisil.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then when they cut back to it, I was like, Amanda did nothing to help her husband at all.
No.
Like she placed blame on Kyle during the fight. I'm like, this is not how you de-escalate.
Especially when you know how he gets. Like you've been with him long enough. You understand his patterns. We all have that with our friends and our significant others. You understand their patterns when they get to a point. you also should
I mean,
know
this
how to
was-
rein them back in when they get to that point.
At this point, you and I have that with Kyle. Like, we would be able to rein him back in better than Amanda did.
And like, I think Kyle and Carl just needed it. I think there was so much tension building
Yeah,
between
I
their
agree.
friendship that it needed to explode, and then they would be perfectly fine like they are. So like, I don't know. It was just
another scene where Amanda is just adding to the toxicity of it. Not
Yeah.
that she's added to many, but this one was not needed.
No, every time she spoke and tried to defend herself or bring up whatever topic when they were talking about Kyle, I'm like, this is all just a load of bullshit, and I just hate you because like I was on your side for so long and you lost me. You lost me with your dumbass decisions, and the fact that you can take zero accountability at this point, you're lower than dirt under my shoe.
I do love that Lindsay, though, said to Amanda, she's like, well, I've been on the show for 10 years, so I can do it. And Amanda was like, I've been on the same from. No, you haven't.
No.
Bitch, you were a side chick in season 2.
We've been here for 10 years. I'm sorry. I can do whatever the fuck I want.
Carl, what was...
here for just as long, but
Okay. Well, I'm not fucking my friend's ex.
And you stayed
Like,
a
you
side chick
literally-
the entire time.
And you remain a side chick. So, like, your pattern has been there. Like,
Yeah.
you're also not an OG. You loved it. She thinks she is. She thinks she's an OG.
No.
But she is, in fact, actually not.
No, yeah, she was a side piece, and then consistently stayed as that. Because let's face
right.
it, in every friendship she also had, she was never the center of attention. It was Paige.
No, it was always Paige.
Hannah. It was Ciara. It was everyone else but her. She was just involved in it. So she's always just been that side person.
And I know we don't necessarily love Hannah, but I'm going to say it.
I know.
Justice for Hannah,
Yes.
because
yeah.
Amanda did her fucking dirty.
Yes, I will agree to that. While also, two things can hold true right now. I still
Exactly.
don't like Hannah, but I understand she was not wrong. It's like
Right.
Janet. Like, I understand. You're right. You're pointing out truths. So fair.
That is a wild correlation, and I'm going to make a post about it. The Hannah and Janet of it all. Like, that is very true.
Yeah,
They
everyone
both-
went after Hannah and everyone went after Janet. And at the end of the day, they were right.
They were right. That's wild. I never thought of that. Good correlation.
Right? I'm on it.
I feel like you're that guy from The Office with all the strings of yarn. Like,
But yeah, I mean, we can continue this forever because we will. And there's
We will.
just so much more that happened within this episode. So please listen to the deep dive, subscribe. It'll be out on Friday, and listen to part 1 at least. It's already out.
yeah.
So yeah, but
Especially if you're just sitting at work and bored. Like, just do it.
I mean, we all have opinions. This shit is crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, before we continue, and we don't have our third person with us to chit chat about
No.
this. So before all of that happens, I guess, should we go to In the City?
Yes.
All right, let's do it.
Stand clear of the closing doors, please.
Okay, in the city, we're just gonna really like scar tissue the fuck out of this summer house shit, because it starts with Ciara and West meeting up with Mandy. I also
Manders!
feel duped, because this was the scene in the trailer
Yeah.
that I was like, oh, I think like maybe this could be where they address everything. No, it's not. It's just they're meeting to see Amanda's. You were right. She's a fucking snake. Like, the fact that she's going to sign a year lease after the conversation that Kyle and her had was, this is not permanent. This is just temporary. And then you change the terms of the agreement to being a year lease. Oh, and you can tell she's going hard on. She is really trying to make Kyle look like a piece of shit.
Yep.
Because at lunch, she was saying that there was another time that he stayed out
Yep.
until I don't believe it. I know that sounds really shitty because we believe women, but I don't believe this snake woman. I don't. I truly don't. And you can't tell me that West and her were not fucking at this point. It was so obvious. the look where we all are now. I have my 3 besties back.
Recently, Wes and Ciara have become best friends again too. So I have like my perfect little trio.
I've never wanted to curb stomp someone so hard in my life. But the duplicitousness of this woman, relying on the fact that she's a plain Jane from New Jersey, and I've never moved out before. I've never signed a lease. Fuck off. Literally fuck off.
Yeah. Yeah. And the audacity she had in the original confessional, not the one they redid, because I know they redid it.
Oh, yeah.
The original one when she was like, I love her. She's been my best friend for so long. I'm obsessed with her. I was like, oh my God, I just want to rip your head off. Like, I literally just want to rip your head off.
This was after my nap from Atlanta, and I woke up. I got into my chair. I hunkered down, and I felt like a little queasy because you and I we don't do naps. So like for me to take a nap, I don't love. And that was the scene where I was like, oh, I might vomit. I might actually throw up. Like her saying to the camera while fully fucking West's unimpressionable dick that you love Ciara. I made a post about it. She's always been your girl. You're obsessed with her. You're not obsessed with her. No. You're obsessed with the hobbit that she's fucking.
No, she's jealous of her. She's not obsessed with Ciara. She's jealous of Ciara.
Yep.
Ciara obviously has been my best friend for a few years now. Obsessed with that woman.
And it's just, I was like, I don't know if we've ever had a Bravo moment like this, as long as I've watched Bravo, where it's just like, I have a note. It's meta. Like it is, we are watching a scandal happen while watching the aftermath of the scandal, while also understanding that if there was no scandal, there would be a completely different narrative that's happening. My mind was, I was like, I need a beta blocker. Like,
yeah, because at least like Scandival didn't have that. It was just Scandival. Like we found out while the season was still on, they came back to film it, but like, okay, cool. Then it was done because there was no other show.
No, and that's what's like. If I didn't think that if I didn't know for a fact that it was true and it happened, I wouldn't believe it. Like if I went back 5 years to 5 year ago, Robert, and said, hey, listen, this is going to happen in the Bravo sphere, I would have been like, no, the fuck it's not.
Yeah. I mean, that's why none of us believed it when it came out or when the rumors started happening. It was like, that can't be. You wouldn't do that. You can't be that horrible of a human. And yeah, you are. Great.
She's worse. I actually think she's worse because I really do believe that her intention is to be a vindictive bitch.
Yeah.
Like to sit there and hold hands with Ciara and West while fucking West, while then blaming Kyle. Like, and you know me, I never sympathize with the men ever in my life. But watching this, I was like, you know what? Fuck you, Amanda.
Yep. Agreed. Even when they reshot the confessional to ask her about it after all of it came out. And she was like, we were just friends then. I'm like, why are we just lying still? Like, come on, man.
I know exactly what people are going to think when they watch this scene. It's bizarre, but in this moment, these are my friends. These are two very important people to me.
That's where I have an issue. And you know that I've said this on the pod so many times. Don't lie to Bravoholics. We know or will find out the truth. There is no fucking way you weren't fucking his mediocre penis at this time in your life. The behavior, the way you react, the way he left his shoulder on your arm, his hand on your shoulder, when he hugged and kissed you in Summer House 2 months before, you were fucking.
Yeah. Honestly, like, there's only so long you can go with a lie. And we've watched many shows go a very long time with lies. I mean, going back to the fucking Kristen and Jax thing, like, that lasted, almost an entire season of them pretending it never happened. But even they understood, like, okay, you know what? We did.
And then when it came out, they didn't double back and be like, no, I didn't do this.
Yeah, no. They were just like, yeah, I did it. We did it.
And
I'm sorry.
On the reunion, they doubled back and they were like, oh, we didn't fuck until after the announcement. Bullshit.
Yeah, I keep seeing it and I agree. I think it was after Kyle and Amanda's announcement.
I do too. 100%.
Yeah.
So then we go to Lindsay on her date with Frank, and you know how I feel about this.
It was
He's
just
cringe.
yeah, it was so many red flags from like, okay, I don't care what you order. Order the fucking girliest drink on the menu. Have fun. But the way he did it, like, are you
Oh my
gonna
God,
be
I
upset
know.
if I get rosé?
I know.
Just order
And
rosé.
he was like, it's a masculine drink. It's literally pink.
Will you look at me differently if I drink rosé?
Just don't bring it up. Don't say anything.
Right.
Just order it. Own the fact that you want a fucking glass of rosé and order a glass of rosé. No one's gonna judge you unless you make it weird. And you
I
made
love
it
rosé.
weird. Yeah. Remember we used to make those like slushy drinks?
They were so good. So good. But yeah, then I love that Lindsay's thinking with her puss. Like, she just wants to get laid. And you know what? Honestly, single mom works 2 jobs. Reba McEntire said it best. Like, good for you, girl. Get laid, but not by this man.
Yeah, no. There were way too many red flags. From that to then the like, what'd you do today? Did you work out? What do you mean you didn't work out? Why didn't you work out?
She's
Who
a
are
mom.
you?
She's a mom of a toddler. And when he was like, oh, so you just worked out biceps? No. Gemma is moving and walking and running. So she also did cardio. So fuck off.
I have a 22-pound baby that I pick up and put down every single day,
So you worked out your biceps?
all the time.
Also, just like, are you guys close enough for you to be like, oh, what'd you do today? What do you mean you didn't work out? Like, if this is your first date,
yeah. Well,
I
think
highly doubt you guys have been talking about what you do in your spare time. I don't know.
No, you're right. It is their first date. I thought Lindsay had said that she had gone on a date with him before, but no, this was their first like actual date. And if that was the case, I would have left. I've been known to do that. If the date is going really awkward and really bad, I will just walk away.
Yeah, honestly, after all of that, just no. After after asking me if I worked out and then questioning why I didn't work out, I'd be like, yeah, I'm gonna go now. And I'd be like, I'm gonna go work out now. Bye.
I'm gonna work on my cardio and walk away.
Oh, you're right. I didn't work out today. I should probably go do
Gotta
that.
go.
Bye.
Oh my God. And then we go to Yvonne and Georgina. The only thing I have from this is that her kid's name is my name. She was like, Robert, come back here. I was like, oh my God, it's me.
Robert.
Oh wait, actually, there's a really adorable baby picture of me on my first birthday where all I was wearing was a diaper and I kept stuffing cake down it. So this kid running around the park in nothing but his diaper, eating maybe poop. We don't know.
Yeah, I was wondering because I kept seeing stains on his shirt and I was like,
Looks like poop.
I don't think that's wood.
I think it's poop.
Yeah,
I think he was eating poop. Which, I mean, honestly, you know what? Single mom, doing the best she can. I mean, maybe not eating poop, but
yeah. But yeah, sure. Okay.
I'm never after this scene, I'm never having children ever in my life. Not one, not even a thought in my head. Like,
oh yeah, no, me neither. No.
I'm good.
No. Mm-mm.
And then we go to Jax's East Coast twin. I hate this man. I hate him.
Yeah.
We'll get into it in the Rhode Island episode, but the way in which he spoke to, what was her name? Whitney is disgusting. Yeah. And I need Whitney to see I'm glad Lindsay went off on him because somebody needs to, because this man is a tool.
And I'm glad Lexi told Whitney what he said. Because she needs to know because this is bullshit. Yeah,
I actually forgot about that. And then when they did the flashback, I'm like, okay, good. I'm glad. Because I was like questioning it. I was like, I don't remember. And then when they did the flashback, I was like, oh no, he fucking did say that.
Yeah.
Douche.
Yeah.
I don't like.
I hate him. Honestly, at this entire scene, I was just more focused on where he lived because it's near my old job. So I was just staring out his window the whole time because I'm like, I don't want to listen to you speak because you're actually the worst. So like, I'm just going to pay attention to where you are. And that's all.
The only credit I gave to him is his apartment is beautifully decorated.
Yeah,
like,
I mean, I'm sure he paid a lot of money to have it decorated to be so.
Yeah, and then here's my thing. You're moving a girl across the fucking country. You helped move me just down the East Coast. You're going to have a lot of shit. I think the total box count is like 23 or something like that. Like you're moving your life across the country and all you have is 23 boxes. Be relieved.
This is ridiculous. This many boxes, take it back. What is this?
What do you mean? It's all my beauty products.
Yeah. The fact that he has no room for her is like, did you watch like an episode of 90 Day Fiancé on like the worst men possible? Like who bring their wives over with like no space for them? Like I don't get it. What are we doing?
The closet where he just like moved the shirts over. I'm like, oh, and then when he critiqued how many black shirts she had, I was like, you live in fucking New York. There's no such thing as the cap amount of black shirts you should have.
There really isn't. There really isn't.
I'm not really an outfit repeater.
I mean, God, Jesus Christ. No. The left side of my walk-in closet is all black shirts.
My entire wardrobe is pretty much black.
And you have the audacity? Yeah. And to make fun of her little wooden balls. I love those wooden balls. I want to know where they're at. I want to buy them. Are they in Crate and Barrel? I bet they are.
If you didn't move 3 wood balls across the country, how would we survive?
Shut up.
I feel
bad for her.
Yeah, I just hate him.
Same.
But then Lindsay and Danielle go to lunch and kind of make up.
Okay, I don't know what this was, but this was not a makeup. This was like, I need to film today, so I'm going. Like, what's hilarious to me is I know that this, like, Lindsay didn't care because the next scene was them going to a boozy brunch. They didn't change their outfits at all. It was the exact same outfit. And I was like, Lindsay doesn't. And then Danielle was like, oh, I feel like we finally made. I was like, Danielle, you should know better. Although their food, I don't know what that was. That bread with, I think, Brussels sprouts or whatever. I wanted it. I've been hungry, ravenous all day. So like watching all of this food, I'm like just.
Next time you come up, we'll go there. I know what restaurant they were at.
Oh, good. I do want to go because it was cute. I felt bad for the waiter. I feel like he took strays. Like, I do.
Most likely. I mean, it's Lindsay and Danielle at lunch.
I wouldn't put that on my worst enemy. Although I do understand where Lindsay is coming from because Danielle has done really questionable shit in their friendship. Like, I do believe that she gave Carl a hand job in the Uber.
Yes. I fully also agree. Because, yeah, Danielle definitely had her seasons of, anti-Lindsay. So, she wants to be like, I was your biggest supporter. I'm like, I do recall there was a season where you just sided with everyone else against Lindsay. And I'm not trying to say that, I wasn't defending you at that point. But,
which is wild because Danielle got into a whole fucking glass shattering moment with Ciara over defending Lindsay.
Yep.
And I'm like, if this is not your ride or die, what the fuck are you doing? That's why I remember watching that season and I remember saying I was Team Ciara because I do believe that Danielle just did it for like shock and awe value.
Yeah.
Ciara actually was genuinely pissed off because of the whole Austin thing.
Yes.
Danielle stuck her foot in it and then realized, oh shit, I don't have a choice here. And then lacklusterly Teresa Giudice her glass across the table. I don't
Isn't
believe
that what Danielle just does? Puts her foot in her mouth all the time.
That's exactly it. That's why I was like, I'm glad that I remember watching that and being like, I'm Team Ciara.
Yeah.
Then we go to Boozy Brunch where Lindsay lays into Kenny. First of all, I don't like that Kenny was like, oh, were you sniffing glue?
Are you on glue right now? Are you sincerely sniffing glue? What are you talking about?
That's really dangerous territory for a single mom. Because if her ex wants to use that against her in custody, he can.
Yeah.
And now that it's on national television, you put that out there. So now you're jeopardizing her as a mom.
Yeah. Also, then the fact that he was like, "Oh, your minions," or no, he tried to say like your little like your crew, and then that's when Gavin was like, "You mean minions?" I was like,
first of all,
"Okay, Gavin, got it, thank you."
The fact that they put the minion edit in there fucking took me out, man. I was like, you guys are going overtime with this, and the whole Norbert thing with the starfish on his titties, like, chef's kiss. They literally have the Summer House producers on this because it could only come from them.
Yes. I will say, when Kyle was trying to get Danielle to apologize to Amanda, though, I found that hilarious.
So I not only found that hilarious, but I actually forgot that Amanda and Danielle got into it. I was like, wait, where are you going with this, Kyle? Because it was before the commercial break, and I was like, I know, walk me through like I'm 6 on why Danielle owes Amanda an apology. And this is also what infuriates me, is because we're giving Amanda another sympathetic credit, and I just can't do it.
Well, I just think if she's getting an apology, maybe she can get an apology.
Hey, why does she deserve an apology?
Yeah. What did I write? Kyle brought up Danielle to apologize to Amanda. Danielle doesn't like Amanda because obviously. And that was the end of that. I was like, I don't.
They've never liked each other, though. That's the thing, though. Like, I was trying to figure out what he meant when he was like, "Can you apologize to Amanda?" And I was like, for what? Like, there's so many things. I completely forgot about this show, and I went back to Summer House, and I was like, "But what are we apologizing for?"
I don't know. I don't get it.
And then we go to where Lexi finally solidifies herself as a full-time cast member, and it's like, by the way, Whitney, your boyfriend doesn't like you. Moved you across the country, regrets it, and sees your relationship as murky. So do with that what you will.
I loved it. It was like, so yeah, Andrea had a photo shoot with Kyle, and Kyle said that Kenny said that he doesn't feel a spark with you. And then that's when they rolled back to the point of Kenny telling Kyle, yeah, there's no spark. And I'm like,
which I actually genuinely forgot about. I
wasn't paying attention to Kenny at that time because I don't really care about Kenny.
Andrea heard something from Kyle. Kenny said that he's unsure if there's a spark between you guys.
No, and I still don't, but I do realize that he is probably going to be the center piece of the show.
Unfortunately.
Yeah. Great. More toxic men to have to follow and watch.
I mean, that's what
But
Bravo
even
loves
Whitney
the
was
most, right?
Andy loves the most, which his new boyfriend, I'm concerned that is going to be toxic AF.
Most likely.
But anywho, tiger of a different stripe. But I do love that Whitney was like, well, then I'll just move the fuck back to LA. And I was like, you probably should.
Yeah. Yeah. And
probably call that moving company and be like, do you have a 360 return policy? Like, what can I do? Because this isn't looking great.
Yeah, no. Because then it cuts to his birthday dinner, and it is awkward because she's like, so.
But I love that she did that, though, because I really was expecting her to be like, we're going to gloss over this. And she was like, so Lexi told me that you said I was a piece of shit.
She said, you don't feel a spark with me. What the fuck?
I was like, good for you, girl.
Yeah.
This is something Amanda Batula would not do.
You told him that like a spark is missing between us.
Nope. She just complained to everyone else and makes someone else fight her battles because she can't do shit. Because as Ciara said, she's weak.
That was probably my favorite part of the reunion, was when Ciara called her weak. And I was like, that is the best way to take Amanda down and also the most effective.
Yeah. Just get at everything she's actually insecure about. Because that's the only thing she seems to give a shit about, so.
Right, even like the podcast that they were going to film, I'm like, when she said, she was like, I can put up essentially, I can put up a farce and like work through it. I'm like, so you're again, really good at faking it. So I don't trust a single fucking word. And this is the problem. Once you come out as a liar and admit that you've lied, every other thing you do, I am now calculating, is this the truth?
Yep.
So, like, I don't believe anything she said. I did like those sweaters. I do want to see if they still have them up on Loverboy.
Yeah, I remember when they came out with those and I liked them. I also remember when that came out and I was very confused because I remember seeing before, I was like, why aren't Kyle and Amanda together anymore? Why does it look like Amanda has her own apartment? And then they did that and I was like, oh, so you're okay? But you're not okay. Because I don't get the vibe you're okay. But you're doing the shoot and it makes it feel like you're okay.
Not okay. Not okay.
I'm like, oh, all right, that's where we're at. Got it.
Not okay.
But yeah.
And then that was pretty much it.
Right?
Am I missing anything?
Nope,
No?
I think that was it. So I guess Atlanta?
Oy. Yeah.
We love Buzzsprout and have been using it since we started The Real Housemates. It has made podcasting so much easier and has made it possible to share our voices and thoughts with you all around the world. If you have an idea for a podcast and don't know where to start, follow the link in the show notes. It lets Buzzsprout know we sent you, gets you a $20 credit if you sign up for a paid plan, and helps support our show. All right, Atlanta. This was an episode.
Sure.
I don't know what else to call it. It started off with the continuation of the Portia and Kelly thing at Phaedra's house.
Which, this is why I'm so disappointed in this episode, because you had such a great build-up, and then it just, like...
Yeah. Because, yeah, it really, like, I couldn't even take notes. It was just kind of, like, yelling, and then Kelly leaves, and then Kay called Drew a hug girl, and I'm like, I don't... Okay.
I do love that Pinky left with a plate. I respect that. I'm coming to your fucking house for dinner. I'm leaving with food.
Plus, she was enjoying it. So, like, yes, I would also do it, especially if I was enjoying it. But yeah, that was like, they left, and then everyone's back at the table. Angela's like, I can see both sides. A friend should be able to admit when they're wrong. And then, I don't know, Portia's upset with Kay. I'm like, that's great.
Angela is doing what I think Joellen wants to do on Rhode Island. And that's, like, actually be an effective mediator. Except at the end of the episode where it just goes fucking left.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, okay. Nothing was resolved.
Yeah, and Portia had a point. Like, she's upset with Kay because it's like, you could have brought this up to me at any other moment. We are supposed to be actual friends, right? Like, you could have just come up to me and said you had an issue with me instead of bringing it up at this table.
Well, Kelly did do something that I found really interesting, and I put it in my notes. One of the only ones that I have is Kelly is bringing up when it was Pinky, Kay, her, and Shamina in the closet, and she was like, oh, Portia's bringing up like the past or something like that. And I was like, oh, now I get it. Kelly's in K. Michelle's ear. This is what K. Michelle is saying about Portia being in her vagina, not literally, but figuratively. And this is where K. Michelle is starting to like form her own dystopian kind of thought process around Portia. And I was like, okay, now I know who's in K. Michelle's ear. It's not Drew. It's not Portia. It's Kelly.
Yeah.
So that was the only real logic that I had. And then after that, I fell asleep.
Yeah, I mean, nothing really because, yeah, it was that. My notes are not great because, yeah. As you said, you fell asleep. I was just sitting there on Reddit.
Literally, Jess texted me this morning and was like, okay, so we can record around this time. And the text woke me up. And I was like, oh, fuck, shit. I still have other things to watch. Atlanta put me to bed.
Yeah. Yeah. Because, yeah, the next scene, Shamia. And I don't really care about this.
I could be wrong, but we went from having only one embryo to now you all of a sudden have two embryos and they're both boys, where before it was only one boy. And I'm just like, I can't, what the fuck is happening?
I just don't care. It's clearly a storyline for the show, and I just don't care.
That was my thought process too. I was like, and also talking about fake tears, she didn't cry.
No.
Nothing came out of her eyes.
No.
Absolutely not one tear fell from, no moisture came from those. Not like Alicia in Rhode Island, who just wept. Like snot, tears, bubbles. It was all coming out of her face.
Yeah.
And then, yeah, we go to Kelly, I guess.
And Phaedra.
With Phaedra. Am I supposed to care that she can't film with her kids? Like, I genuinely asking. Like, because if that's what you're doing to get me to feel bad for you, I don't.
Yeah, I think she's trying to pull at the heartstrings with that one because, you know, like it happened to Lala, it's happened to Bethany, it's happening to Lindsay. Like, it happens, so we get it. But we also gave more of a shit about them.
Well, that
ever
was
so slightly.
That was my thought. I was like, I care that Bethany is married to the demon of yesteryear. I care that Lindsay's ex, who just came on the scene, won't let Gemma film on Summer House. Like, I care about that. I don't care because you also have another kid that you can film with that lives 20 minutes away from you that you're not.
Yeah. My
I
notes are literally, I feel horrible too because, like, nothing's captivating. Nothing's giving. You're just watching people do nothing.
Like, I felt more poorly for Phaedra's butler than I did for Kelly.
Yeah. I don't care.
Like, to answer a door in that house, like, you've got to go up, like, apparently 15 flights of stairs. Like, no thanks. Not for me.
No. Don't care about that. Don't care about her. Don't care about Jarvis. Don't care about any of it. Sorry.
Well,
sorry.
Well, that's the thing is, like, you're nicknaming a boy that isn't even on the show, but then you tease it by being like, he can talk on the phone. And
I know, that's what annoyed me. I was like, you can call him on the phone, but you can't call him by his actual name?
Right. Like,
got it.
That's why I'm like, this is so performative at this point. Like, that's the thing that I think if they dropped Kelly and Shamina, and by the way, my phone autocorrects Shamia to Shamina. So I'm not even questioning it at this point. I'm just going with it.
Go with it.
But like, if that's like, if drop those two, because nothing about their storyline makes any fucking sense.
Nope.
Doesn't fit in with the group. I could even stand K Michelle with Portia. Like, but these two are so performative and are so bad at this.
Yep.
I just don't care.
Agreed. Then I have Pinky, Angela, and Cynthia.
So Cynthia's the only, this was actually when I fell asleep. Cynthia's the only thing that I cared about in this entire thing because I don't care enough about, first of all, you know me, I don't like children. I don't watch Stranger Things. So, because I don't like shows that are centered around kids. So the fact that Pinky is using this as a way to like make her, I don't care that your daughter is 4 and can wear a fucking like trench coat. Good. Glad. Have her talk to Amanda on In the City. Like, I don't care. And the fact that Cynthia having to show her how to model, she was pissed. She was like, fucking Christ. I already did this already once. Not doing, like, she gave like the one hip thing. And I was like, yeah, Cynthia's done.
Yeah. But they're just filling her in about the sound bath night. Kelly's issue with Portia and Cynthia wasn't there. That's why they were filling her in.
I thought Cynthia said I was there and then God told me to leave and then God took me out of that situation. Because I think she showed up early. Yeah, she showed up early but didn't do the actual pool part. Because this is what I feel like. I feel like Cynthia was tired. She was like, I just hosted these fucking hoes in Houston for 3 days. These ungrateful bitches. I want nothing more to do with them. I will say thank you, Phaedra, and then peace.
Felt like a calling from God that I came early and then I was removed from that space.
Yeah. But yeah, I really just don't. I mean, they just filled her in. I was like, okay, we're just rehashing the same things. Kelly has an issue with Portia. Kay has an issue with Portia. Angela has an issue with Shamia. We knew that already.
And yeah, exactly. My entire time watching this, I was like, we learned nothing new. Yeah. Even I feel like Cynthia was like, why am I here? Like in this like abandoned basement. Like, can I just go home?
Yeah.
And then it goes to Angela and Shamina, and this was the stupidest fucking. I'm with Angela. I want to fucking eat. Like, if you're inviting me to a restaurant, I at least want to have the kebabs.
Yeah. Because other than that, this whole interaction was just bad. I feel like it was supposed to be because we saw what Cynthia, Portia, Kay, and Pinky trying to like come together and, you know, make them friends again.
Agreed.
And like it did kind of like Portia and Kay are fine now. Okay. For now.
Oh, right. I forgot about that. Yes.
Yeah, they did their like dinner together to try to like bring them back. And like, you know, Portia's like, I don't hate you. And there's no hate. And Kay was like, there's no ill will. So they were able to squash it. So I feel like that's what this was supposed to be of like, oh, we're going to watch Angela and Shamia do it. Except that's like never going to happen because Shamia will never let that happen. So great.
I forgot they were friends when they flashed back to last reunion. I forgot that they were even like on the same side. So I was like, oh shit. Okay. This went like real dark, real quick. The one thing I have to say though is Shamina put on, because it's going to be Shamina until what was the name? It was somebody's kid, river, ocean, whatever. This is just where she lives now. But she posted on X that the producers asked her to like leave the conversation, which is why the one-off confessional was filmed. But the reason why is because Angela ate her ass up, and the producers were like, "There's no coming back from this. Like we have to have you exit because there's, to our point, there's no resolution to be had here. So we're not just gonna have you sit here and call her Sasquatch."
Yeah, because that's all she had. That's the only thing she did was just continuously call Angela that. And I'm like, okay.
Which is like when you have to go for the body, like when you have to insult the body, like that's low. Like insult intelligence, insult like creativity. Don't insult the physical appearance of somebody.
Agreed.
You're in the that's not going to continue a conversation. You're in the Sasquatch. Leave. You and your size 12. You should be walk all over your ass. You should not be wearing all over heels. Why? You can kiss this ass.
And that was it.
Yeah, that was
really horrible episode.
Honestly, I'm
like
hoping for
really terrible episode.
The next one has to be better.
The mid-season trailer looked good. I'll say, like it gave something. I have my bar is now, as Ciara says, we don't know where the bar is. The bar is low, but sure, okay.
I mean, it was already kind of low.
I also don't love that the mid-season trailer was solely based around Phaedra and the Traitors.
Yeah.
Shtick. They did it on Orange County. It did not work. I do not see it working here.
No.
Keep these two separate.
Yeah.
We don't need it. If we have to get it every fucking season where a housewife goes back and does a trip, I'm going to lose my fucking mind.
Yep. Agreed.
But yeah, that was Atlanta.
Yeah. I guess Rhode Island.
Yes.
All right, let's do it.
We're starting with Rhode Island. Sorry. First note is that was the car ride from fucking hell.
Really
I would have jumped out on the highway. Like, they finally show up. Okay, so I'm taking a hot take, and I have to say it. I don't like Liz.
Ooh.
Which is a problem for me because I really did.
I know.
love Dolores. But the way in which she acts this entire episode, I don't want to say triggered because that is a very powerful word and you should only use it because fucking Kelsey uses it every other which way from sideways on this show. So like, I literally can't. But there's something in the way that she talks to Joellen in this episode at every point that I'm like, if you did this to me, we would have actually fought. Like and it takes a lot for me to get into a physical altercation with somebody. But when they get to the Senate, first of all, Rosie, you shouldn't have put this on the show. This man is pathetic. Like, I'm sorry. This is sad Panda Day.
Oh yeah, my note about it is just that because that's what my dad does too. If you remember, I wrote my dad does it so much better than this. I'm over it. I can't watch this.
He doesn't look like a sweaty. He's also better at performing than this man is. So like, why'd you do that? And then Rosie's so proud. I'm like, oh no thanks. But the way that Liz speaks to Joellen, like at the table first, I'm good. Are you good? It reminded me of Dorinda when she's drunk, and I don't like it.
Good. I'm worried about you guys. Worried? Stop. Are you worried?
Because it's condescending as fuck. It's not what she says, it's the tone and in which she delivers the message. Like, you can be a bitch. Love to be a bitch. Love to watch Housewives be bitches. Like, that's the part of what I love about these shows. But to demean and condescend to Joellen, regardless, and listen, Joellen's got her own issues. I do think that she's a shit stirrer. I do not think that her intentions are good.
No.
Or pure.
No.
But she doesn't talk to you like you're a moron.
Yeah.
And that's what Liz does. And there's people in my lives, whatever, who do that. And it is the most, it happened to be with one person. A second person, if they ever tried to do it to me, it would be, I was telling you before, a Mount Vesuvius eruption of pure anger. Like, to think so lowly of somebody, to put them in that category is gross. Like, when they were outside, like, smoking the cigarette, and she's like, get out of my, like, the whole thing. I was telling you, like, Liz's mouth opened and like ate Joellen's head.
Got it. Agreed. I totally agree, Joellen. I agree.
Yeah. And yeah, I told you before, like that cigarette scene was very much Joellen should have left Liz alone. I think in all reality, if you left her alone and she went outside to decompress by herself, she would have probably come back a little calmer and not as activated. Because this is the first time we're seeing Liz activated. So like, I think if you just gave her the minute.
Well, no, second, remember, she went off on Kelsey for literally no reason.
I forgot about that. But yeah, like if you gave her the second, then she probably would have been fine. But instead, you chose to interrupt her peacetime and keep prodding the bear. So like, okay, that's going to happen.
Agreed.
But yeah, I will never say what Liz was doing was right either. Because like, she did pull Joellen's hair. She did shove her in the chair. She did consistently say shit to her in her ear. And like, Joellen did the right thing. She got up and walked away, which is what I would have done.
Did you clock that Liz said something into her ear that immediately shut Joellen down?
Yeah, because she kept doing it. She did it like 3 times. And by the 3rd time, that's when Joellen was like, I'm done. I'm out.
Do you think Liz has something on Joellen?
Probably.
Because it shut Joellen down like that.
Yeah.
And that's when Joellen walked away. That's when Joellen was like, I'm not doing this anymore. I'm literally, my only note for that is like, please, dear God, tell me Alicia did not have to ride back with Liz. Like, you know how KJ is my sweet baby bird on Summer House. Alicia is my sweet baby bird on Rhode Island. I love her.
Yeah.
She can do the sheer fact that she was also, I don't know if she should be back. I love her. Bring her back every season. But mental health wise, I don't know if she knew what she was signing up for.
No.
She just kept crying.
Yeah.
Like, tears, not every. She was trying to pick out a drink and she was like, I had a dirty martini.
Yeah, when Ashley walked up to this table and it was just the 3 of them, it was like, hi?
I have never identified with one single scene from a Housewife before in my life. Ashley knew not what the fuck was happening. She was just like, why is this awkward? Like, what did I miss? I don't understand. Also, Monique, I think we can both agree is going to come as a housewife.
Oh, yeah,
She's
most
take
likely.
Rue's pearl and come back.
Yeah.
Like, the fact that Alicia clutched onto her, like, the death grip, I was like, I needed you. I was like, okay, all right. Well, we've got our next housewife.
Yeah.
Oh my God. But no, the Liz and Joellen thing, like both parties are wrong.
Yeah.
However, I think Liz is way more egregious.
Yeah, because the action she took made it that much worse. Like Liz's intention was not wrong. The way she was trying to look out for Alicia and her family was not wrong.
Agreed. And we said that at last episode.
I get it.
Alicia wasn't using the word correctly. And Liz was trying to look out for her.
And that's okay.
Which I think is really,
yeah.
I think it's really shitty how Alicia kind of posed it to her family.
Yeah. Which is the next scene. But yeah, that's what I'm like. What Liz did wasn't wrong in the intention part. It's how she went after Joellen that made it that much worse. Because it's like, you didn't need to get like that activated and physical in this moment. You could have just let it the fuck go.
The hair thing, I remember like the Monique and Candace like hair flips. I was like, okay, I get that. That is triggering and I understand. It's when she shoved Joellen's chair and you saw Joellen like that's where I was like, okay, you took this far too fucking far.
Honestly, no, the hair thing for me, if we're getting into it and you no, what the fuck are we doing? You're asking for a fight because now you're asking to get physical. The process of actually pulling my hair means that you want something to occur. Like that's not, no, what are we doing?
That's why everybody in I made a post about it. Everybody in the comments was like, "Oh my God, she was drunk. She didn't know what she was doing." No, believe me, I have been plenty of times blackout drunk, plenty of times pissed off while I was blackout drunk. I have never, ever in my life taken to the fact of invading somebody's personal space unless they deserved it.
Yeah.
There were maybe 2 times that I have done that, but that's because it was retaliatory because of something that was
Like we said before, if you're going to come in my face and I'm going to defend myself and do what I have to do because you're in my space and especially when I ask you to get the fuck out of my space already and you consistently do it, then yeah, you're asking for something to happen. But this is just, she was doing it. No.
Joellen never, ever, ever invaded Liz's personal space. So there was no reason for the reaction that Liz had.
No. But yeah, then you shoot over to Alicia and her family where she tries to relay what happened to her family.
She's just not a good communicator.
No.
And I think that's the problem with this entire cast is they're great reality TV, but they don't know how to talk. They don't know how to use words.
Yeah. Yeah.
First of all, I want to kiki with her aunts and mom all day, every day. I love them. Absolutely. When the one was like, well, it's because she's on drugs. That's why I was like, who are you? How can I invite you over for Christmas?
And it's just like the drugs are making her paranoid. I'm like,
yeah. I was like, wow, really going for the fucking neck there, aren't you, Judy? Or whatever the fuck. I think her name might actually be Judy. I don't remember.
I don't remember.
Do I have it down?
I think it's a paranoia from the medicine.
But yeah, no, they're at the restaurant and Alicia's downloading them on what happened terribly. Not doing a great job at it. But I do understand where the mom was like, I get where Liz is coming from. Like, I don't want your mom to be seen as like X, Y, and Z. But when the mom is like, you don't get to speak for me, like this is like that. Now shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
Like now shut the fuck up.
Yeah. At the end of the day, they did lose their home. The dad did walk out. Like all of that did happen. It's just that you were lucky enough to have a family that took you in.
Exactly.
That's all. That's it.
But that's the difference is you were lucky enough. There's a bunch of people out there who are not lucky and who actually will be homeless.
Yeah.
And I get where Liz is coming from. Like we said last episode, Liz is trying to look out for Alicia and trying to make it not seem like have the whole world turn against her. But in Alicia's perspective, she was in fact, to the letter of the definition of homeless, she was homeless.
Yeah.
So like, give her that space and that trauma to deal with and like stop trying to put your narrative on it.
Yeah. Yeah.
I love they were all like, she's gonna walk in here and act like your fucking friend. I was like, oh my God, Big Ant. Well, they referenced Big Ant. Did you get that?
Oh yeah. Yeah.
I was like, oh my God, Mob Wives, I love you. I'm doing a rewatch of that before I go back to work.
Nice.
I have to.
You have to. No, that's a necessity. For sure.
Yeah. I might do that tonight. But yeah, I love that whole scene. I love that that Alicia was like, okay, daughter that won some award, you need to like go to the other end of the table. Go sit with dad because you can't be a part of this. And again, the food, that like stromboli she was cutting open. Maybe I'm really fucking.
Yeah, I think you're just hungry. That's fine. But
like
I think you're just really hungry.
Every episode I watched today, I was like, where is this food? I need it.
I will say
the pizza looks great.
Yeah, I think in Rhode Island in particular, they are always eating, like actually eating, because you know how like
it's New Jersey all over again.
Because there are those franchises where they eat. They quote unquote eat. Like they're not they're not actually eating, but like they're in front of food as if they're eating. And I feel like here
Old RHOA used to do the same thing.
Yeah, like
Old RHOA always met up at Yeah. Anywho, I digress. Rose, this is a filler scene. Rosie goes to the beach. Don't care.
Oh, I don't care. But wait, you skipped over everyone going to Dolores's rental and dog.
Oh my God. Wait, I had that. I had that next.
Yeah, it was before the Rosie and
yeah, I feel bad for Dolo only because they don't want her on this show anymore. Which sucks because that's the reason I was actually enticed to watch it to begin with. But we have Dog back. I love Dog. Dog is my favorite. Bravo. Sorry. Rest in peace. May his memory be a blessing. Archie Storm Spador. But Dog was my favorite even before Archie. So I love that Dog is back. I love that Dolo dressed her up, put her in her little carriage. And also, I think Dog is Team Joellen.
Yeah, agreed.
Like Liz was, I think it was because Liz was moving her hands a lot while explaining what happened. Kelsey showed up. They're all having Starbucks, which is, guys, go to Aubrey's, get their coffee. You don't need to do Starbucks. And Liz is explaining what happened, and Dog like bit her hand off. Which, agree with you, Dog.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And I think Dolo is trying to play the pacifier with Liz. And also, Kelsey, grow a fucking pair of balls, dude. Like, you know that Liz is wrong. She says it in the painting scene with Joellen. So, like...
Kelsey's everyone's scared of Liz. At the end of the day, I think that's just what all of this boils down to, is that they're all scared of Liz. Which, honestly, after seeing Liz activated like this, I'd be scared of Liz. So, like, that's fair. It's a fair thing to be like, yeah, Liz, you're right. I'm not going to do this. I'm not going to get into this with you. Go. Think you're correct.
And Kelsey doesn't have a backbone to begin with. So I get why she's like, I don't have a dog in this fight. I wasn't there.
Yeah.
Not doing it. But Kelsey has that history with Liz where Liz went off on her too.
Yeah.
So like, I would have been like, yeah, you are unreasonable to talk to when you get pissed. You are unreasonable. Yeah. And then it goes to Rosie, which again,
I don't care. Then it was Ashley and Jared.
Stupid. Yes. And I love him. He's like, I don't love him. I want to fuck him. And I think that's the difference.
Mm-hmm.
Sign your lease. You have to. You're a housewife. You need a business. It is what it is. Call it a day. Those drinks look great. That grilled cheese looked fantastic. Again, hungry.
And
so
yeah, she's right. If you just sell cocktails, your margins will be much higher and you'll make more money. So just do it.
We have to make happy drinks that sell well.
Yeah, and it's cheap. They're cheaper to make than coffee.
Yeah.
So at least right now. So
yeah, because at the end of the your wholesale cost for the liquor and then all the rest of it will be is not as expensive as you think, and then you can upcharge it by a fuck ton. So
well, that's what I was thinking. I was like, you can upcharge that shit to $13. People are going to buy it. You're on Housewives, like use it. And then we go to oh my god, I'm okay with skipping RHOA.
Oh yeah, I don't care. She skips everything, so we can skip her. That's fine. You want to skip?
Why the fuck is she on this show? How is she getting a paycheck?
I don't fucking know.
Then it goes to Kelsey and Billy, and this man, first of all, does have a beautiful ass. Love him, but he is not unreasonable.
No,
to tell her to lose the car insurance. Like, you're not with him anymore.
Yeah. Like I said, the last episode, I understand where she's coming from, but like, if you're going to be in a relationship with this man, then like,
right.
Give some of this up because come on, you're with someone else. Like if you
That's
broke up with this dude and then you were by yourself, then like, okay, fine, have this man pay for everything under the sun. But like, you're not. You broke up with him and now are still with it. Just, I'm not saying, and I love when she was like, well, are you going to pay for it? I'm like, no, see, that's not the thing. Yeah. You can't just date someone and have them pay for everything that you do. You need to now do something for yourself.
If you want to pay for things, that's one thing, but like, you don't want to pay for it.
So that was a note that I have. I'm like, okay, we need Kelsey, baby girl. We need you to be single for like what Mia said on the last Summer House reunion. I'm not jumping from one committed relationship to another. I need you to be single because you're not understanding how it is to be a fully functioning woman.
Yeah.
Like you are so reliant on men. It's actually scary.
Yeah.
Like the only reason you had health insurance is because your ex paid for it and then you found a brain tumor? That's terrifying.
Oh, no. Well, she said she had the brain tumor and then because of that, he wanted to make sure she was on the best insurance so that she can consistently get a check.
Which is great, but girl, get it yourself. If you broke up with him, he could pull that health insurance real fucking quick and you will be screwed out of it.
That's what I'm like, I know, believe me, health insurance is expensive as fuck. So like, I totally get it. Even at my like shitty level, I was spending, you don't even want to know how much a month on mine. So like, I know it's expensive, but like, I don't know. At this point, just give up one of them. Make Billy feel better. Give up one of them. And then
car or health.
Yeah, like
pick one.
Get rid of the car one, stick with the health one for now, get your checkups, cancel the health one, and figure another one out. That's all.
Oh Lordy!
But then it's Liz and Joellen.
This was where I solidified that Liz's bad behavior cannot be tolerated or understood or forgiven anymore. It was like mean. Like when she was like, "We've never been friends." Whoa, wait, sweetheart, you were just in Alicia's backyard at her pool. Gabbing and giffing about how she is like one of your oldest friends, and now all of a sudden
she said Joellen's never been her friend. She's never been best friends with.
No, that's what I mean. Is like because she was like they cut to like Liz and Joelle. Like you don't riff with somebody like that if you're not good. Best friend is thrown around all the time. Okay, so maybe she's not your best friend, but she's still a friend, a good friend, a family friend.
Honestly, it gave Kyle vibes when she was on a fucking Amazon Live saying that she was never friends with Dorit. I'm like, well, you were. We saw it. You were.
Right.
Don't lie. We know.
Exactly.
Okay. So yeah, it's a similar thing.
Stop saying we're best friends. We have never been best friends.
At the end of the day, I don't think Liz went into this thinking like wanting
to
own any of it. It was just like
she did not come to forgive.
No.
Absolutely not. I think Joellen was hoping for it.
Mm-hmm.
But when that monsoon hit, I was like, take it as a sign, cut it short, go home, call it a day.
Yep.
Because like the mocking tone, it doesn't fucking stop. She did it from the moment she sat down. The moment she got out of the car.
Mm-hmm.
And then sat down. It just kept going. And it was like... It's to me, I'm like, I can't be associated with somebody like that. I just can't.
It's cruel. You know what, Liz? Here's my thing. You pulled my hair. Did you kick my chair? Were you aggressive towards me?
I pulled your hair.
Were you? Yes or no?
Yeah. And even in her confessional, when she was like, I never pulled her hair. I didn't push her. I'm like, you did. You did. So let's not pretend that didn't happen. But, and the fact that
that's my thing is like, you have producers that are sitting with you in that confessional chair that are probably telling you, yes, you did. And you're just not. Oh, no, I didn't. Yeah. Sorry, no, I didn't.
I just love that it ended with like Liz calling her a piece of shit and then Joellen calling her a crazy bitch. I was like, okay, there you go. That's a good end. Moving on.
Piece of crazy bitch.
Perfect ending to Housewives. Better than Angela and Shamia.
Yes. 100%.
Wild ride.
Yeah.
I love Rhode Island though.
Same. Still not disappointing.
They're basically done too. I think they've only got like a couple episodes left and then it's the reunion. So
all right.
Solid first season. Solid first season.
But I guess, should we go to the valley?
Sure.
All right, let's do it. All right, the valley. Starting off with Kristen and Luke on another date night, where I feel like we were, or as we both were saying, we were supposed to like Luke more in this scene, except that took a really big downfall, especially when he started to defend Danny. At least that's for me. I was like, I'm over it. You lost me.
Mine was when he just kept calling Kristen's boobs his.
Just the whole thing. I'm like, I don't. Okay.
It kind of gave caveman, like, I eat, I fuck, I like boobs.
Yeah, like, oh, today was the perfect day. I went fishing, and then we had sex, and now we're here.
Right.
Okay.
That was where I didn't like Luke. Like, I get where you're saying about Danny, and totally true, 100% on board. But like the caveman-esque of this man just being like, I got to fuck today. I'm in a great mood. I'm like, oh my God.
Yeah. Over it.
And the Kyle Cook mullet. Stop it.
The happiest day since I was born.
Sleep tonight?
It's just, and then it shot over to Lala and Michelle taking a hike, even though Lala doesn't like hiking.
I side with Lala on this. I will not hike.
I like hiking.
Won't do it. Absolutely. I wanted, well, before I fucked up my foot, that was my plan for this summer is I joined the Hikers of Raleigh and I was going to do it. Now I'm like, nope, sorry. Can't do it.
That's okay. But interesting to find out that Jesse took out a $300K SBA loan and didn't want to tell Michelle and now can't. It's been in collections and he can't pay it. So now it's on Michelle?
Which means it's collected interest.
Yeah,
so like it's now
in
more than it's in more than $300,000.
Yeah. So
and if it was during COVID, it's been what, 5 years?
Yeah. Well, yeah, that's when that's when like all of those loans were easier to get.
So like you're looking at an interest of 6 years on top of it's not 15,000 or 150,000 anymore. You're looking at like probably 200,000 to pay it off. Like for his half, I mean.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Like that's so stupid.
What? Also, like, how did you not tell Michelle? What? You just took out a $300K SBA loan and just didn't tell the person you're still married to? I don't give a fuck if you're not together. You're still married.
He's a clown.
Also, like, it's a small business loan, right?
Yeah.
So, like, Michelle, did you, like, how did Michelle not know? I guess that's true. If it's a small business loan, like, she's not going to be looking into, like, the business finances. But, like, it's just young people and money, man. I can't.
Yeah. It's just, but then it was Chris and Zach and Nia, and honestly, this just infuriated me.
Pissed me off. Pissed me off.
Like, yeah, Nia wouldn't let Zach speak. And she just got so fucking defensive so quickly that I was like, what the fuck is happening right now?
That was my note. I'm like, you're getting really defensive, which means one of two things. You know you're in the wrong and you can't explain it away. Or number two, you've had this conversation with Danny and now your friends are seeing it and now you're being embarrassed.
Yep.
So, and this isn't the first time he's done this. That's what's really pissing me off is like, Nia's like, oh, well, it's only when he's drinking with our friends. No, it's not.
No, definitely
no, it's not. This is from season 1.
Yeah,
okay, so you're telling, like, I think it's the next scene where it was Danny and Nia at their house, and Danny was like, I'm in therapy. I guess I just won't drink around them. Here's the issue that I have. It's not the drinking. They all drink. I mean, later on this episode, they all get buzzed. That's fine. It's your behavior when you're drunk that is the issue.
Yeah.
You're not understanding what the problem is. The problem is that when you're drunk, you are a dick.
Basically, does Danny know when he gets drunk that he acts a fool? Yeah. Essentially.
Yeah.
Yep. And I hated that.
I know when we lived together, when I drank red wine, I was an asshole. Total dick. Total fucking dick. I will admit it. I own it. I've told everybody this. Guess what I don't do anymore? I don't drink red wine because I know that's what causes my behavior to be an asshole.
Yeah.
So Danny, if you're getting drunk, if you can pinpoint it down to whatever you're drinking is the reason why you're acting like a dick, stop drinking it. Or if it is the fact that you're drinking, then stop drinking. But it's the behavior that you're portraying when you're drunk that's the problem, not the drinking.
Yep. And I really do hate that Nia just kept being like, everyone gets drunk. Everyone does all of these things. Like, no. Yes, everyone does get drunk, but not everyone makes poor decisions and acts like a fucking asshole. So like, no.
Well, that's from what I could gather from that is what a person in a bad relationship with somebody who drinks does. They'll make excuses for everybody. Well, everybody else drinks, so no, again, not the drinking that's the problem. It's your husband's behavior. Go to an Al-Anon meeting. My God.
Yeah. Why is this a thing when every single person in this friend group has done that? Why is it a thing about my husband?
But then it shoots over
Sorry,
to
that
Jason.
really pissed me off.
No, it's okay. I was pissed off too. I've never been more infuriated by the both of them. Like I hated Danny for a while now, or for this entire season so far, but like Nia's up there. Yeah, Nia got there because I can't. I'm over the both of them. But now it goes to Jason and Janet, two people that I never thought I'd be like, oh, I really like you. But here we are.
I have never related to somebody more on Bravo, specifically in my current life, than I do Jason. Not only because I want to have sex with him, but also because I'm also going through a very trauma-related injury, a very and there was a post online, I forget who posted it, but they're like, was Jason overreacting? And at first I was like, oh, well, maybe. But then when I watched it and he said that this was his first huge, medical trauma issue, this is my first medical trauma. And I have somebody in my life who thinks that I am overreacting about it. And I can tell you, watching Jason, I was like, I identify with this person because it is. I've never been hurt this bad before. I've never had to rely on somebody before. Thank God bless my mom for coming down and staying with me because I couldn't do this by myself. And when people are like, oh, well, it's not that bad, I can't move. I can use crutches, but I can't carry anything. I can't do anything. I can barely grip. The muscle on my left leg is basically atrophied. So I get where I've really, really, really hit me with Jason. I was like, okay, if I didn't love you before, now I do. God damn it. To think that I would be down here by myself with absolutely no help. I totally get where he's coming from.
Yeah. I think what I loved too, though, in this scene was that he was very conscious and aware of what this would do to Janet. Of being like, oh my God, she's going to have to do all the things that I was doing and take care of the baby when I would normally take care of him and do all this stuff. And I'm like, oh my God, you're a really good husband. You're a really good human. I like this.
I'm definitely worried about Janet just being fully overwhelmed. Priority number one, Cameron needs to be fully tended to. So that means that all the time that I was spending with Cameron, she now needs to spend that time with him on top of taking care of me. And it's going to be a lot for her to deal with.
I would not be that good of a husband. I'm going to be I wouldn't. I wouldn't even think about it. One, I'm a selfish person. I know that. That's why I'm never having children. But I never would have had the thought process of okay, so if my kid is spending 32% of his time with me, now that 32% of his time has to go to Janet. Janet then is also 100% taking care of me. So now Janet's at 132% of her time. Mental gymnastics, but yeah, I loved that.
Yep.
Absolutely loved that.
And then we go over to Brittany's house for her girl night.
Yeah.
Whatever.
I don't understand crab boils. They don't look enticing. They don't look...
I like a crab boil.
Well, first of all, who was it that Brittany cracked it and it was actually a perfect crack and was able to get the meat out? Lala cracking it looked like me trying to crack it. I can't.
When it comes to those things, you can tell who eats it and who doesn't.
Yeah.
I think it boils down to that.
I do love that they had Cajun fries, though. I was a big fan of that because, I wouldn't eat it, but I would eat that.
Yeah. But yeah, this is when they're all talking and Nia is like, I heard you guys were talking about me. And then this is also when Jasmine got really, really activated.
a very good reason.
Yes. Super valid.
Very
yeah,
good reason.
Yeah, yeah. Which I'm really glad that she brought it up. And
Me
even
too.
soberly brought it up at lunch with Kristen in the next scene, because it's just like, hey, this is fucked up. Because you're all listening to Lala perfectly fine, supporting
But when it was her.
understanding her. And yeah, when I brought it up, you wanted to come attack me and act like I'm fucking causing World War III. Like, what the fuck are we doing?
I do. And I love that Kristen gave her the space to do it. Like, she wasn't trying to like make excuses. She wasn't trying to overtalk her. Like, she let Jasmine have it out and then was like, you know what? I do get it.
Yeah.
I am sorry. You are one of my best friends. I didn't see it that way. And I think that's what's important. And that's what's missing out a lot in these conversations is like just owning the fact that you just don't know. Like, you don't know what you don't know. So the fact that Kristen was able to sit there and listen and understood her good friend, who again was like Alicia from Rhode Island, just sobbing. I loved it.
Mm-hmm. Same.
Your feelings matter. I get it. Yeah.
And then Brittany got her boobs out. Okay.
Thank God.
Which I mean, good riddance, Jax Taylor. What was the next? Oh, I have Jasmine, Jason, and Schwartz. Oh yeah, because they went to go visit Schwartz and or they went to visit Jason.
Well, this was where his shorts were pulled up so high that I was like, I will bury myself in his thighs, his thunder thighs. Love you, Jason. And like Zach said at the crab boil, I'll give you a blowjob. I don't mind it.
Yeah.
If Janet doesn't want to do it.
And of course, Schwartz got a mariachi band because it's Schwartz.
Was there a mariachi reference that I missed? Was there an episode?
I feel like I remember it in Vanderpump.
Okay.
I have a vague memory because I haven't gotten to that.
Well, you're doing a rewatch.
I know.
So
I'm not there yet. But yeah, once I get there, I feel like maybe there was something there. I don't know. But I will say I'm glad that Jasmine was able to go talk to Jason and Janet and like clear the air.
Oh, fuck. Our allegiances are going to shift.
I know. I hate this, but it's
feel
happening.
it.
It's happening.
Yeah.
And then, it ends with Michelle and Jesse, which honestly was a really like emotional and like nice thing to watch.
I loved, and I think that this is what they've been leading up to. I think they need it. We need it. I'm hoping, praying, and finger crossing going forward that they are able to have this kind of like healed relationship and like navigating a friendship after a divorce. Because I do think that the divorce and the divorce papers were what was stopping them from like actually being friendly. Maybe not friends, but friendly.
Yeah.
So I'm hoping that like this was like the last hurdle that they had to get through in order to be friends.
I mean, yeah, I hope so. But I think it was just like, obviously it was emotional. Like, no matter how long and what the fuck happened,
100%.
like, you're actually finalizing the divorce. So like that is a big thing. You guys were together for how long? Like you have a kid that you're ending something important that happened. So yeah.
No, I agree. The Valley's roping me back in, man. And I hope that it's not true that we're not going to get another season because I actually want to see, I would love for them to focus on Benji and Zach in the next season. Love for them to focus on Jasmine and Michelle. Like, we could do without Danny and Nia. Maybe friends of. Relegate them to friends of. We don't need them. But like, I really it wrote me back. It was rough for a while.
Yeah.
Stale.
Yeah. Yeah. But it's getting there, and I'm enjoying it. So, and yeah, the fact that I'm now siding with Janet is wild. But we're here.
I'm excited to see this journey for us to side with Janet. I don't know. I know.
We're cautiously going along with this, so yeah, we'll see. But fuck,
I
marry,
feel
kill.
like I can feel the screws in my toes when I say I'm siding with Janet. It's like when cold weather approaches.
Yeah. Yeah.
But yes, fuck, marry, kill.
All right, let's do it. Okay. Fuck, marry, kill. Ready, Robert?
I'm prefacing this by saying that Jess gave me two options to do. It was between women and men, and I chose men because fuck the men on Bravo. And then I just asked her what the women one was, and she told me, I'm not telling you guys because it is mean to do. That is a mean thing. I can't wait to find out what the men were.
Oh, so good. But yeah,
Oh
it
my
was
God.
really
And
mean. It's mean because it's like too difficult.
you can't. I can't. I won't. I can't. It would be like, I would be like, what is that biblical thing where they cut the baby in half and like give them to someone else to eat? Like, no. Cut myself in half.
All right. So you ready?
Yep. Oh God, if the females were like this. All right.
No, this one, well, no, I mean, it might be still difficult. We'll see. As I said, I preface this to Robert that there are 2 repeats because I felt like I needed to, just based on this current week. So, Kenny, West, Danny.
Okay, well, now this one's too easy. Well, not easy. Like, I can easily put them all in the kill bucket. Like, that's fine. My issue with the female one was I couldn't kill any of them.
I know.
Like,
but who do you want to marry?
Kenny, West, and who is it? Danny.
Danny.
Well, okay, I'll go with Mary first. I think I'll marry Kenny just because of the apartment. But then I will
then
take
you have to
him.
deal with him.
No. See, no. I will divorce.
Oh, okay.
I will have one night in the sack just to see what it's worth because he's like this big. So it's not going to be much. And then I'll divorce him because clearly he's got money. Like where he lives and his decor, he's got money. So I will marry him so I can get alimony. Oh, God. I'm not fucking West. There's not. I'll get herpes. I just, no. Herpes, crabs, gonorrhea, syphilis, bubonic plague, like anything that could latch itself onto a rat is probably exactly. He's the carrier, honestly. So I'm gonna kill him, and I guess I will have to fuck Danny, which is fine because he's religious, so he won't last long. So, and I can't get pregnant. There's no 5 under 5.
And you'll give him some personal shame because he's that religious. And then you'd have.
Oh, I could call him names.
Yeah. All right.
Like
good choices.
That. Okay, yeah. Okay, so that one was better. I can't do the female one. I just that was probably the worst one we've had. Like I won't.
All right, you got lucky.
Don't bring it back. Don't bring it back. It's retired. You told me already.
Fine. We'll see. Anyway.
That's your next time. Don't give me a choice. Just be like, this is it.
All right. Well, because sometimes I make too many good ones, and I'm like, I don't know which one to do. But yeah, all right, I'll figure it out. But yeah, that was it. Thank you guys for listening, coming back. We love you and appreciate you.
We do. This has been so much fun recently. It's like the highlight of my week. This and then our Summer House recap that will be up on Friday.
Yes. So please subscribe to the Patreon. Subscribe. We love it. And we want to keep doing this for you.
Yes, please. And I guess until next time, guys.
Bye.